Hello, this is Ed from Tokyo Fly Fishing and Country Club. Welcome to Campervan Fly Time Bench. Well, obviously, I'm not inside the campervan today because Tokyo is under the scorching heat of crazy hot summer right now, where I'll be literally cooked alive inside a pizza oven. So instead, I'll be staying inside this nice air-conditioned room and bringing you a very effective, productive fly for you to enjoy your summer. Today, we'll be tying a CDC Quill body Jig Nymph, a deadly pattern commonly used by French nymphing fly fishers for both recreation and competition, which is also a very versatile pattern that imitates a wide range of micro-sized aquatic insects when sizes above 16 don't do the job. This fly sinks quickly thanks to the jig hook design and tungsten bead, and the CDC adds lifelike movement underwater. For the listable material, please look here. For the jig hook, my selection is Dohiku HDJ, size 18, 20 or 22. For the bead, I use the matching tungsten slot bead, 2.5 down to 1.5mm depending on the hook size. For the thread, I'm using Techstream Gisby Par Thread 22O or 25 denier black. For the tail, Coq de Lion fibers. For body, we need to prepare strip Peacock herl, which we're going to go over after this. And for the color to finish the fly, we use CDC feather. Comes in natural grey or down or your favorite color. So first we need to mount the hook with the bead. So mount this tungsten slotted bead onto the jig hook, putting through the smaller hole, not the other way around. Place the jig hook with the bead in the vise. Jiggle the bead until it sets correctly on the eye of the hook. Start your thread behind the bead and build a small base. Now we'll be tying the tail. Take out Coq de Lion fibers from the hack or stalk. Catching Coq de Lion fibers. Keep them short, about the length of the hook shank. Secure them with the tight wraps, then continue the thread and use the thread to form a taper body going back and forth until it gradually builds the taper body. So for the preparation of a peacock herl, rip a peacock herl from peacock eye. Just make sure to select the one that's sturdy enough. In this particular example, I use a Renome tweezer to remove unnecessary fluids off the herl. You can use an eraser to rub the fluids off as well, but this method is very precise and fast. Then, when you clean this up, there you have a straight peacock herl. Apply super glue. Now, tying straight peacock herl at the narrow end with a few tight wraps. Wrap peacock herl with a touch and turn, forming striped body towards the back of bead. Secure that with a few wraps. And cut off the excess. Please select a small CDC feather. It doesn't need to be something fancy. You can just select some random parts, depending on the size. Tying by the tip. Now use your scissors and just cut the tip to create this little triangle shape, which becomes your tying point. Then tying CDC by the tip behind the bead. And catch CDC feather with the hackle plier. Now make few wraps to create a nice soft color, and while you're doing that, stroke fibers rearward as you rub to avoid crowding. Then use few wraps to secure the feather. And cut off the excess. Use the thread to clean up behind the bead. So use whip finish behind the bead. Optionally add a drop of head cement for durability. And now it'll be nice, just use the brush and fluff out the CDC fibers for a little more buggy look, which adds life underwater. So that's it, CDC Quill Body Jig Nymph. It's very simple, durable, and very effective, especially used under the modern Euro nymphing techniques in highly pressured water. Against wary fish in Japan such as cherry salmon, yamame, white spotted char, iguana. If you get to be in rainbow trout or brown trout type of water, you get to target for those big fish in slow water, not taking anything but very small flies. For instance, I use size 18 as a lead fly, then add another size 18 as a dropper, so it actually creates enough weight, similar to using like a single size 3.3 millimeter bead, Jig Nymph. Then eventually size down to size 20, size even 22 until getting the right results. Well, I hope you learned something useful today, and wishing you very best catching as many beautiful fish as you dream of. And please don't forget to subscribe for our next fly fishing or fly time videos. So until next time, tight lines.